And afterwards, after many years, that person will say, wow, I still remember that day because it was magical. But no one knows why it happened, because people don't always think about these things. When we meet someone, let's say you have two versions of your best friend sitting in front of you. The one version is like your best friend is, maybe generally they chat nicely and they laugh and everything. The normal kind of conversation. And then you have another friend that looks exactly the same, but this person really, really looks you in the eyes when they speak to you. And they really, really drink in each word that you say, as if it matters what you say. Now, when you had to choose between those two people, I think most of us would choose probably the one that really listens, the one that really wants to hear, what does she have to say? But we don't always know why. We're like, wow, this person is so nice, we've chatted all day long. I don't know why, it's just this person is just so amazing. We have nothing in common, but they're just so amazing. We know why they're amazing, because they listen to you, So we want to be listened to. We can say we don't, but we do. And when we really realize how important it is for us to be heard, to be seen, to be acknowledged, for existence to be acknowledged. When we really, really understand that when there's two people in front of us and the one really listens to us and the other one plus minus listens to us, we really would like to choose the one that listens to us, because it's so important for us to be heard. Even cats and dogs, everyone wants to be acknowledged. So when I realized how special it is for me to be heard, for me to be listened to, for me that someone wants to know what I'm trying to say. When I really truly deeply understood that, then I realized, wow, but then I'm not really connecting with people, because I talk and I interrupt people sometimes and I blah 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 blah. I just want I've got I want to tell you this and this, wait, I want to tell you this, and then it's so horrible actually, it's so rude. But I do that, and not all the time, but it's something I sometimes do, and when I get very excited to tell something. But the truth is, people don't as much usually care about what we want to say than them being heard, them being listened to. That's more important usually to people. It doesn't matter if the person that sits next to you is completely opposite of you, because beyond all those layers of career and fashion and salary gap and hairstyles and things like that, beyond all of that, there's this spirit, there's a soul, there's a being inside. And those beings, you and me, are the same thing. When we take off all those little labels, we are the same thing, we are one thing. So when we really connect with someone on that level, where we really look at them in the eye and really listen to what they are saying, understanding that when they speak, they really want to say something. That's of course important to them. So let's really listen and let's ask questions to truly understand properly what they're trying to say. And when that happens, two souls become present, because the thoughts go away, because now you are really listening to this person and they're really telling you, because they can see this person is really listening to me, so I better flip and talk now, because this is a special moment here. It's rare to find someone that really listens like this. So both minds become less busy. The thoughts disappear. We are just purely present, answering and questioning and listening. So then the magic happens. Then there's a different space. Then there's a merging of two beings. The energy becomes one, more powerful. The frequency becomes higher together. And then you can really go places. You can really, really connect deeply. You can maybe get some realizations, because you are now connected to the one source. You're always connected to the one source, but you are now properly merged with it. You're not getting these interruptions of thoughts and separation of ego, of she is smarter than me, or she is older than me, or younger. Those little gaps we create between us and other people. So when we speak and listen like this, magic happens, literally, in my view. But more importantly, we can really, this is like the deepest connection I think you can find with a person. We're really merging with another person. And we might say, but that's so boring, because I also have things to say. But the nice thing is when you speak to a person like this and you listen really clearly, listen carefully, because of the space changing that you are within what you are, that person wants to now understand you better, but they naturally become a better listener. It's just like this, something changes. And suddenly even though they're not usually a good listener, suddenly they become a good listener because there's a presence of mind. And then they listen and you speak, you get your chance. So there's just a constant, you can't stop talking. It's like time stands still. I think most of us have experienced that. So if you want to become more amazing to others, then just try it. Just try to really and just listen. Listen, what is the person trying to say? It's really important. They are speaking, they are using their voice, they are shaping their mouth in a certain way. They're trying to communicate something to me. Otherwise, they would just not do that. So let's listen carefully what people are trying to say and drown in that. And then together, the true magic happens. And afterwards, after many years, that person will say, wow, I still remember that day because it was magical. But no one knows why it happened because people don't always think about these things. Yeah, it's not a flirt, it's a acknowledgement of another spirit. And it's very beautiful.